slick talking since a jet. One inch on auto tune. Yeah, look at the way that I move. Swag, disrespectful and I'm rude. Okay, I had cocaine in school. When I one hell of a kid. I am smoking gas, drinking mid. I'm lit. What you doing? I done did. I swear, slick talking since a jet. Finesse. I know that this what they want. Facts. Run up some money, I'm gone.
Video, guys. I just playing. So in the last video, we was pretty much going through the epic fight scene of Kaguya versus Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, and how they defeated her. Now let's get into the video. It's a month after Naruto and Sasuke got out of their coma state. So this means Kaguya is 7 months pregnant. She's 7 months because they was in a coma for like 5 days in the whole of the week. So that was a month. So then there was 6 months. Now there's another month. Okay, so Sasuke says, Naruto, will you allow me to be your friend again? Do you want to be friends? Naruto says, no, you're not my friend. You will never be my friend because you're the reason why I had to leave the village. And different things like that. And Sasuke was pretty much saying like, can you at least respect me as a comrade? I don't have to be a friend. Can you respect me as a comrade and a warrior? And then Naruto said, well, I have seen your combat skills, but we will have to duke it out right now, one-on-one, to determine if I would treat you as a comrade or a warrior. So both of them get into their fighting stances. Sasuke says, I will not take lightly to you, Naruto. I'm using my strongest mode from the beginning. Naruto says, it look like I'm gonna have to. Naruto used KCM2 plus duo sage mode. Plus double sage mode. Plus flying Raijin and all his and seals. Sasuke has Amaterasu, his Mangekyo Sharingan, Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, 6-path Sage mode, and Chidori. Naruto says, let's go then, Sasuke. He has one flying Raijin Kunai in his mouth. He does not use any others. He says, let's go, Sasuke. Naruto dip. He says, shh. And then he says, double purple lightning. He hit Sasuke. And then he punched Sasuke in the face. So he put his purple lightning, instead of like a cutting hand, he put it into a fist and was punching Sasuke. Sasuke said, oh, you want to do that? Amaterasu. And he made his Amaterasu on his hand, but he perfected his Susanoo so much he could make like go of his body parts. So he made his Susanoo go over his hands, and then he would just hit him with his Amaterasu punches, and Naruto hit him with purple lightning punches. And Naruto said, oh, bah, they was just punching. That was going on for the next 15 minutes, just straight them punching and kicking each other with Amaterasu and purple lightning. Naruto said, it's time that I end this. Naruto made a giant Rasengan, and Sasuke made his Susanoo's hand have a Chidori on it. And then giant Rasengan hit the Susanoo Chidori, and then both of them blew up. Like, they straight blew up. They was out of commission for like 3 minutes. Naruto ran back in. Sasuke, you will never defeat me! Sasuke! So I said, you act like you can beat me, Naruto! Naruto! And then both of them come in, and then they just throwing hits. But both of them had to power down because he couldn't. His KCM 2 and 1 cloak ran out, so he could only use double sage mode. And Chroma said this won't hold for much longer. Sasuke could still use an internal Mangekyo Sharingan, but that won't hold for long. So he says, Amaterasu, Kamui. So he basically shoot his Amaterasu into a Kamui, and then he opens another Kamui hole that Amaterasu shoot out. So it's basically teleporting the Kamui. He called it fire style, teleporting Amaterasu. And then Naruto said, Oh, that's what we're doing now? Rasengan. Vanishing Rasengan. So vanishing Rasengan is basically when you add lightning chakra to it, and then it can literally vanish. And then both of them hit each other, and they cancel each other out. Naruto says. And then they pretty much doing these long range attacks. Sasuke says, Lightning Dragon and Fire Dragon Jutsu. Naruto says, Wind Dragon, Water Dragon, Lightning Dragon Jutsu. And he shoot a triple, all three of those. He put a 3-element, it's called Naruto style 3-element dragon. They shoot a mixture of lightning, wind, and water dragon. Sasuke says Sasuke style, Uchiha style, double dragon, and it shoots a fire lightning dragon at them. Naruto overpowered Sasuke's, and then he hit Sasuke, but only knocked Sasuke back a couple of feet. Sasuke said, Naruto! Sasuke shot a fireball at Naruto. Naruto shot a great breakthrough and a lightning ball with a lightning ball in the middle. And then it pretty much canceled each other out. And they were just shooting different techniques at each other. And both of them got tired. Sasuke Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan went down to the Mangekyo, and Naruto couldn't use Sage Mode, either Sage Mode anymore. So he just had to use Flying Raijin. So it was Flying Raijin versus Mangekyo. Naruto said, oh, so, okay, Sasuke, let's go. And then Naruto took off all his weight and went third gate. It was third gate Naruto with no weights on versus Sasuke Mangekyo Sharingan. They was almost equally matched. And Naruto was just throwing hands with Sasuke. They was swapping hands. Both of them punched each other in the face at the same time and fell back. And then they were both tired. They got back up. They were slowly punching each other. And then Naruto said, Sasuke. And then Naruto said, I stored this chakra reserve for moments like this. Sasuke said, what? Naruto had a chakra pouch. He had like a chakra, a flying Raijin infused with chakra. He used the chakra absorbing seal to absorb the chakra and pull it into himself. So he refilled his chakra like 25%. He had energy back, so he was like, Sasuke, Rasengan. Sasuke said, I knew you might do it. So I saved a little bit of my chakra level. Sasuke had like 10% of chakra. He said, Chidori. And then when they hit each other, both of their arms blew off. Like, in an explosion, blew off their arm. Both of them laying next to each other. Naruto said, I'll acknowledge you as a friend. Thanks, Sasuke. And then Sasuke said, I accept it, Naruto. We're back friends. And then they pretty much passed out. Sakura came and picked Sasuke up. And Kakashi picked up Naruto. And they took him to the infirmary. So now they had to use Hashirama cells to make Naruto and Sasuke a new arm. But she had the help of Ino. We're going to say Hinata was training under her. She needed help of Ino. So her and Hinata were working on Naruto while Ino and Sakura were working on Sasuke's arm. Naruto's arm had all the chakra points. Well, yeah, it had chakra points, chakra flow, all of the chakra veins in it. So it's basically like a brand new arm. Same with Sasuke's. They can move it, use it like a regular arm, and like in canon, but better. I don't know why they had one arm for Sasuke. And Naruto pretty much went back to Karin. Karin was outside. He said, Karin, why are you here? The baby won't be able to handle all this stress you put on yourself. I'm okay. And then she would hug Naruto. She would punch him in the head and say, don't ever do that again. Now what if your two sons would have never saw you again? What would you do then, Naruto? Naruto said, I'm sorry. And then she just punched him in the head again and said, sorry's not good enough. Now I'm taking you home. She grabbed that nigga by his ear and dragged him on the floor. She said, come on. And then Naruto said, we can't go. You can't take me all the way back to the Whirlpool Village. You're pregnant. Well, how about this? I'll send Shadow Clones to go and get our furniture and things from our house, and we'll move into the Leaf Village. She said, I thought you didn't. I'll patch things up with everybody. Because he just said, Sakura, I'm not going to hold a grudge. He already told him he's not going to hold a grudge, so but he still don't just want nothing to just do with them. You feel me? So he said, I'm gonna come back to the village. I'm gonna still be a mercenary, but I'm gonna just work for the Leaf Village. And then Tsunade said, okay, I'm gonna give you the rank of Anbu team leader. I'm gonna give you the rank of head Anbu, and I'm gonna get Kari the rank of Joni because I don't want my wife to be an Anbu. And then she said, okay, Naruto. And Naruto's squad and Anbu would be him, Sasuke, Neji, Sai's brother Shin, and that's it. They don't need a 6 member because they already OP. So Naruto and Sasuke's last mission will be a month. Well, their last mission, their next mission, the first mission. God dang it, their first mission will be in a month, and I still have time. Their mission was to kill Danzo and any root ninja who are protecting him. So Naruto says Shin and Sai. You two, Shin and Sai. You two were in his Anbu, right? So you should know where his place is. And then they said yes. And then they showed them where Naruto's place was. He said, Sasuke, you handle his 3 elites. Shin and Sai. Well, Neji, you handle all of his weakest. Shin and Sai, you handle his medium people, and I'm going for Danzo myself. Everybody did. Sasuke teleporting with his 6-path Renegon. Shin and Sai just used their super beast scrolls to make 10 giant snakes apiece, 10 giant gorillas apiece, 10 giant lions apiece, and 10 giant wolves apiece. Because super beast scroll basically make all of the stuff bigger, pretty much. So they just sent those everywhere. Neji was pretty much using his Byakugan, and he found a way to make his palm rotation stronger, so at the point where he can attack with it. So he run up in front of you, and then he does the palm rotation, but he forcefully points chakra in one direction. So like when he spins, say for instance he stops in front of you and you're at his elbow, he will put chakra at his elbow, but when he spins, his chakra will go out of one chakra point at a time that's pointed directly at your body to pretty much just kill you. He was pretty much just doing that, but he had to shoot it in every direction because there were so many. Shin and Sai, Ink Beast pretty much handle all of their people. Sasuke cut 2 other people's heads off with Chidori and burnt other with Amaterasu. Now we get to the battle of Naruto versus Danzo. Danzo Shimura, I have come here for your head. He says, the 9 still Jinchuriki. Naruto Uzumaki. How have you been? And Naruto would say, well, I've been kind of, I've been kind of hating you for my whole life because you're the one who told everybody about the 9 tails. Oh yeah, that's big payback. And then Danzo said, Anbu. And no one came out. Danzo said, what? Oh, yeah, the rest of my team handled them. It's just me and you, Danzo. Danzo was about to open like his locks that's on his Sharingan. But Naruto was too fast. He activated KCM2, ran back with a kunai, and cut off Danzo's whole arm and said, oh, you tried to use Izunagi. Danzo was about to pull up his headband, but then he felt a sharp pain in his eye. He said, you evil man. Naruto said, oh, you thought you was going to use Sisui's Sharingan against me? Ha, I'm not that stupid. Even though I have the 9-tailed fox, he has the strongest genjutsu in the world. Do you really think I will let you do that? Ha. Naruto's just laughing. Danzo says, it doesn't matter when bullet. Naruto would say, Naruto say, Fire Stream! Because he learned Headhunter Jutsu in Earth, and he learned Fire Stream and Fire. And then the Fire Stream would go straight through the water bullet, but it would get like 5 times stronger, and it would pretty much burn Naruto to a crisp. He said, Sasuke, I know you're there. Go ahead and get your Amaterasu in. I know what he did to Itachi. And then he will burn Danzo. And then they would say, well, we can still have a second version of the Anbu, but we're going to need new leaders for it. I have 2 suggestions. They said, and then they pretty much dipped back, and now what I'm talking about, he's talking to Zenyatta. He said, even though there are still some Anbu who are loyal to the leaf and the root, we could rebuild that and make a secondary Anbu network. We just have to put someone who I can trust. And then Zenyatta would say, who do you have in mind? Well, I'm not gonna pretty much be anything. I'm gonna well, as you see, I want to be the Hokage, but Kakashi's the Hokage now, so I think he's trying to put me as a 7th Hokage. But I do have someone who can pretty much help Jiraiya with his spy network. And I have a couple suggestions who could run the root ambush. You say, hold up, so you have someone who you think could help with Jiraiya's spy network? He says, he's in the room with us now. She said, who? Neji? Shin? Sai? No. Sasuke. He's fast. He's stealthy. He's an Uchiha. He has all the stuff you need. If he ever gets caught, he can just kill him and take their information. He can even look through their mind with his Sharingan. And then she would say, well, as long as Jiraiya approves. He says, I sent a messenger to ask Jiraiya, and he sent one back and said he approves if you approve. So, Sasuke, I just got you a new gig, bro. And when Jiraiya retires, you are gonna be the new head of his spy network, cause he's gonna train you like how the best ways to collect it. And then Sasuke said, thanks, bro. And he said, and Jiraiya, since you is an intern, you can still be able to spend. You only gonna be gone probably every week, probably 3 days, probably 2-3 days every week. So you still gonna be able to spend time with your wife and stuff. And then he said, thanks, Naruto. So who did you think should lead Anbu? Well, I was thinking like there could be like a sorted arrangement, so it wouldn't be like one person have all the power. I think Sai, Shin and Neji should run it because they already have Anbu experience. They're very strong. They all have great techniques. Neji could train more Hyugas to be in his under his rank. He'll have like it'll be called the Hyuga Force, or the Hyuga Assassins. And then Sai and Shin could train other people to use scrolls better and know one-hit tactics and different things like that. And then she said, well, that's great. Well, Shin, Neji, and Sai, do you want to do it? Neji says, happily, Lord Fifth. Well, Lord Fifth, because Kakashi's being made Hokage. And then, so pretty much, Kakashi's being made Hokage. And then Neji would pretty much just accept his role. He'll be training other Hyugas. And by this time, Karin goes into labor. So she's having her baby now. And she's just gripping Naruto's hand. And she got that monster strength like Naruto mama. So she grabbed his name. She said, Naruto, you did this to me. After I'm gonna kill you. You did, why you do this to me? And she just she having the twins. First twin came on, he said, you're halfway there. She said, Naruto, I'm gonna kill you. Why did you do this to me? And then she had a second baby. And then she calmed down. And then Naruto about to grab the baby. Tsunade punched Naruto on the top of the head and say the woman always get to hold the baby first. And he said, ow, I'm sorry. And then she held the baby and she said, what? I'm going to name them Saruto and Baruto. No, hold up. The boy name gonna be Baruto. The girl name should be. I ain't even thought about the girl name. No, it's gonna be Baruto for the boy, and it's gonna be Sakuto. No, you said Sakuto. Get out my face. No, that sounds like Sakura Horn. No,
Saruto.
Hold up, the boy name gonna be Baruto, and the girl name gonna be Naruto. And she gonna say, "Oh, babies are so beautiful." And pretty much, it's a month later. They get to take the babies home, and she just feeding the babies and stuff. And Naruto says that, well, we have had a great life here, and different things like that. So everybody, in the next video, what you gonna be showing? Like it ain't gonna be that long. It's gonna probably be about 5-10 minutes, and then it's just gonna pretty much be showing you. Well, it's just gonna pretty much be showing you how like, well, how Naruto kids grow up. How Naruto. Well, never mind. I can leave the video off now. Yeah. Part 8 is gonna be it's gonna be the finale, because I think I let it off in a sweet sorrow. Yeah, that's good. And the next series I'm gonna do is, what if Naruto left the leaf? So be ready for that. And I'm about to go and do the shout out for today. And the comment we're gonna be, and the person who we're gonna be shouting out today is again my cousin. For this video, my boy said, "Mwaha, I'm dead," because I was doing like action sounds in the video. But he gets the shout out for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Anime Quay on his way to bring you another series, maybe tomorrow, maybe today.